In this video, you are going to learn how to solve a system of linear equations of two variables using substitution method. Solving is finding the value of the variables x and y. First, I am going to solve this system. In this system, you see that in the second equation, x is isolated. That is, this equation is solved for x. X is equal to 2y minus 14. What you need to do is substitute 2y minus 14 for the x in the first equation. You will get 4 times x. X is 2y minus 14 plus 7y is equal to 4. Now remove the parenthesis using the distributive property. 4 times 2y is 8y. 4 times negative 14 is negative 56 plus 7y is equal to 4. Now simplify. 8y plus 7y is 15y minus 56 is equal to 4. Now move this term to the right hand side and isolate this term. So 15y is equal to 4. This is negative 56, so you need to add 56. 15y is equal to 4 plus 56 is 60. Now divide both sides by 15 and isolate y. So y is equal to 60 divided by 15 is equal to 4. So you got the y value. Next we need to find the x value. This equation is solved for x. So if you substitute 4 for y, you will get the x. So x is equal to 2 times y. Y is 4 minus 14 is equal to 2 times 4 is 8 minus 14 is equal to 8 minus 14 is negative 6. So x is negative 6. So the solution to the system is the x value comma the y value. Parenthesis. X is negative 6, y is 4. This is the solution to the system. Since we are substituting this expression for x, we call this method the substitution method. Next, I am going to solve this system. In this system, you see that in the first equation, y is isolated. That is, this equation is solved for y. Y is equal to 3x minus 7. What you need to do is substitute 3x minus 7 for the y in the second equation. You will get 5x minus 4 times y. Y is 3x minus 7 is equal to negative 7. Next, you need to remove the parenthesis using the distributive property. 5x negative 4 times 3x is negative 12x. Negative 4 times negative 7 is positive 28 is equal to negative 7. Now simplify. 5x minus 12x is negative 7x plus 28 is equal to negative 7. Now move this term to the right hand side and isolate negative 7x. So negative 7x is equal to negative 7. This is positive 28. So you need to subtract 28. Negative 7x is equal to negative 7 minus 28 is negative 35. Now divide both sides by negative 7 and isolate x. So x is equal to negative 35 divided by negative 7 is equal to 5. So you got the x value. Next we need to find the y value. The first equation is solved for y. So if you substitute 5 for the x, you will get the y value. So 3 times x, x is 5 minus 7 is equal to y. 3 times 5 is 15 minus 7 is equal to y. 15 minus 7 is 8 is equal to y. So y is 8. So the solution is the x value comma the y value. Put parenthesis. This is the solution to the system. In the previous two problems, one of the equations was solved for x or y. But in this system, none of the equations is solved for x or y. So what you need to do is pick an equation and solve for x or y. The question is which equation you need to choose. Choose an equation that can be easily solved for x or y. In the first equation, the coefficient of x is 1. So you can easily solve for x. Just move this term to the right hand side, you will get the x. So x is equal to -1. This is positive, so you need to subtract 4y. So x is -1 minus 4y. Next, you need to substitute -1 minus 4y for the x in the second equation. You will get 2 times x. X is -1 minus 4y minus 3y is equal to 9. Now remove the parenthesis using the distributive property. 2 times -1 is -2. 2 times -4y is -8y minus 3y is equal to 9. Now simplify -2. -8y minus 3y is -11y is equal to 9. Now move this term to the right hand side and isolate -11y. So -11y is equal to 9. This is negative, so you need to add 2. -11y is equal to 9 plus 2 is 11. Now divide both sides by -11 and isolate y. So y is equal to 11 divided by -11 is equal to -1. So you got the y value. Next we need to find the x value. This equation is solved for x. So substitute -1 for the y, you will get the x value. So x is equal to -1 minus 4 times y. Y is -1 is equal to -1. -4 times -1 is +4 is equal to -1 plus 4 is 3. So x is 3. So the solution is the x value comma the y value. This is the solution to the system. Let us do one more problem. In this system also, none of the equations is solved for x or y. So pick an equation and solve for x or y. In the second equation, the coefficient of y is -1. So you can easily solve for y. Just move this term to the right hand side and move this term to the left hand side. You will get 9x. This is positive, so you need to subtract 21 is equal to y. So y is 9x minus 21. Next, substitute this for the y in the first equation. You will get 2x plus 3 times y. Y is 9x minus 21 is equal to -5. Next, remove the parenthesis using the distributive property. 2x, 3 times 9x is positive 27x. 3 times negative 21 is negative 63 is equal to negative 5. Now simplify. 2x plus 27x is 29x minus 63 is equal to negative 5. Now move this term to the right hand side and isolate 29x. So 29x is equal to negative 5, negative, so you need to add 63. 29x is equal to negative 5 plus 63 is 58. Now divide both sides by 29. You will get x. X is equal to 58 divided by 29 is equal to 2. So you got the x value. Next we need to find the y value. This equation is solved for y. So substitute 2 for the x. You will get the y value. So 9 times x is 2 minus 21 is equal to y. 9 times 2 is 18 minus 21 is equal to y. 18 minus 21 is negative 3 is equal to y. So y is negative 3. So the solution is 2 comma negative 3 parenthesis. This is the solution to the system. Now you may have a question. When do I need to use the substitution method? Use the substitution method if one of the equations is solved for one of the variables or the coefficient of one of the variables is 1 or negative 1. Problem 1 and problem 2 are of this type. Problem 3 and problem 4 are of this type. For all other cases, it is better to use the elimination method or the graphical method.